What's going on, guys? For some reason, whenever I try to do some video, Zach feels like he needs to come and sit on me. I don't know if he feels bad because he thinks I'm talking to myself. But anyways, I think Zach's going to be in this video, so I hope you're okay with that. Today we're going to talk about holiday survival tips, the inevitability of, holidays and Christmas and Hanukkah and family and friends is that, it's a lot of travel. It's a lot of being outside of your normal environment, eating things that you're probably not used to eating that are delicious, but maybe a little bit outside of what you'd consider conducive to your goals. So, what I wanted to talk to you today about was how to kind of survive and navigate the waters of holiday eating and kind of staying on track with your goals. Let's just start off by saying, number one, I think that if you can maintain throughout holidays, you're laughing. Okay, if you usually gain 5, 6, 7 pounds over holidays, and you maintain throughout holidays, I think that's amazing. So let's just keep the reality of that in check going into holidays. But nonetheless, let's talk about these steps. Zach's gonna give you a look. So step number one is stick with the anchor habits, right? So eat slow and eat until 80% full, or eat until you're satisfied, not stuffed. So the nature of eating slow is that, it takes 15 to 20 minutes to actually detect fullness. So if you're able to slow down, a lot of times you recognize fullness before it gets out of hand and you start eating beyond the point of no return, or the point at which you're maintaining or even kind of losing body fat. So eat slowly is number one. So, put your fork down between bites, talk to somebody, contribute to the conversation between bites. You could take a sip of water between bites. Lots of different options with that one. So eat slowly. Eat until you're satisfied, not stuffed. So if you normally walk out of a meal, with your belt, 3 loops out, or just the belt completely open, and you're, working on the button and the zipper because you're so full and your tummy is so kind of bloated, that would be indicative of kind of like a 12 out of 10 in terms of full. Okay, so you're stuffed. You're stuffed. If you can get like a fullness of like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, you're laughing. You're well on your way to kind of maintaining, maybe even losing over holidays. How crazy would that be? But being able to eat until you're satisfied versus stuffed is going to be essential. Combine this with eating slowly, and you savor your food so much more. It's so much more enjoyable. You can, do something after the meal, whether it's kind of go for a walk or, go outside and make a snowman or something like that. But you're way better off if you can eat until you're satisfied versus stuffed. You know what I mean? So that would be the first of the anchor habits. So we kind of alluded to the next one. Sneaking in exercise. The nature of holidays and driving and travel and being busy with family is that it's tough to get in exercise, and it's tough to get to the gym, and it's tough to, bring a boatload of equipment to wherever you're going. So if you simply can sneak in a couple more walks, that's a win, right? If you can get outside and build a snowman with the kids, that's a win. If you can get outside, have a snowball fight, that's a win. If you can get outside, play some road hockey, huge win, okay? If you want to, you can take a backpack, throw a bag of flour in there, whatever weight you need to challenge yourself with the following movements, you certainly can. So you can do the backpack bear hug squat, which will be, there'll be a video for that below. You can do your backpack straight leg deadlift, be a video for that below. Backpack bent over rows, and then your push-ups as well. If you can get those 4 movements in, a couple sets of 8 to 12, you're laughing. That's a huge win, okay? Shoot for that, once or twice a week over the week. Know what I mean? Huge win. The next thing is don't let yourself get too hungry before you get into a meal. If you go in and you're famished and you're fiending for some grub, and you're hungry, chances are you're probably going to eat a little bit more than you normally would. So what we like for this is a little bit of a super shake. So you pick a liquid, you pick a healthy fat, you pick a a lean protein source, pick a fruit, and you pick a vegetable, blend it up, and enjoy it. You could have it between, driving between places. You could have it when you're hanging out with your kids. You could have it kind of anytime. You have breakfast, but it's just a good way to ensure that you're getting in the nutrients that you need. Your body will be satisfied, and you'll be less kind of famished and ravenous when it comes time to eat. Okay? So that would be the next thing. Don't let yourself get too full. After that, the nature of holiday meals is they're usually pretty high in carbs and pretty high in fats, healthy fats, but just dense. So oftentimes you're a little bit lower in protein and colorful vegetables. So if you earlier in the day load up on protein and load up on some colorful vegetables, that's a great way to kind of offset that imbalance that happens naturally with holiday meals. As well, it will help you feel satisfied and kind of stave off or prevent any sort of excess hunger from accumulating as you walk into your meals. Like we talked about last time, or in the last little holiday survival tip, don't let yourself get too full. This is a great way to do it. So protein and colorful vegetables earlier in the day. Okay? The last thing, guys, is, this is one of my favorites, is use the holidays as a chance to practice bouncing back. Use the holidays as an opportunity to build the skill of resiliency. So you're going to have foods that, again, that you're not used to eating, or that may make you feel kind of out of control, feel like you're going to tailspin and, lose all your progress that you've made. But it's all good, man. Eat the good food. Just eat slow, eat until 80. And just come back the next day or the next week and work on your ability to bounce back, because that is literally life. Life is never perfect. There's always going to be times when you won't be able to stick to your diet exactly. You won't be able to stick to your habits exactly. But being able to bounce back is what separates the winners from the non-winners, okay? So use this as a chance to bounce back. Even if you don't eat until 80, even if you don't eat slowly, just tell yourself the next time you come back and have a meal, the next day, you're gonna nail it. You're gonna eat slow, you're gonna eat until later, you're gonna have lean protein, or you're gonna have some colorful vegetables in there, whatever. Just use it as an opportunity to bounce back, but also use it as an opportunity to enjoy food and to be with your family. Food is more than just fuel. Food is, a way to bring people together. Food is communication. Food is relationships. Food is culture. So don't just get hung up on the food is fuel thing. Enjoy it. Just eat slow and eat until 80%. Satisfied, not full. Sneak in exercise when you can. Eat some colorful vegetables and protein earlier in the day. Try that super shake. Don't let yourself get too full or too hungry, and practice the skill of bouncing back. And you'll be well on your way, guys. Hope you guys have a great holiday. Happy, happy, happy holidays from Zach and me, and Zoe's here too, and from my wife, Megan. Hope you guys have a great, great, great holiday. Take care.